Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, this is HerO Muppet. Welcome back to another Starcraft 2 Daily Masters, and it's going to be a very, very awesome game here today. So, I've had this game lying around for a while. It's one of my big ones that I try and save up, and it is stupidly long. So it's a stupidly long game, it's a stupidly long game without Zerg, which means we're not going to be seeing Swarm Host drag the game out. Because I got tons of long games with Zerg, but I'm just like, it's going to be Swarm Host. So, yeah. But it's a PvT. It's a long game. So there's two possibilities. One is there's an awesomely long game, and it's going to be insanely insane. The second is that there was some observer who stayed in the game 20 minutes after the game finished, which I've had happen a few times, which is kind of disappointing because I see this awesomely long game and then it's like finishes at like the 15-minute mark, and I'm like, what? Because some guys just sits in there. So I make no guarantees, but the game's length is long, so I'm hoping it's long. And if I'm sort of building it up at the start and then you're watching it and it's like, Harry, it's actually an 8-minute YouTube video, then that's why, okay? It's not my fault, but yeah, we'll just have to see. You guys will know. You guys will be able to look at the video length that's like, oh, this video's like 27 minutes long. That's freaking awesome. Or it may be like 12 minutes long. But anyway, let's introduce the players. Let's see how it goes. So down the bottom right side of the map, Mr. HerO, who for some reason we haven't cast him in a little while. But he's awesome. He's got all sorts of awesome games. So yeah, it's going to be good casting him. 23 years of age, from South Korea, plays for Team Liquid. Although he's got HyperX on there. Was he part of HyperX at some point? No. Apparently he's still part of Team Liquid, so I don't know what HyperX is. He's just awesome. So yeah, that's all the explanation you need. He's awesome. So his opponent up the top side of the map is Mr. Polt. He of the profile picture with the long neck, which I have mentioned in previous videos, or at least one previous video. And yeah, I'm not going to say anything else about that because I don't know, man. I just look at his photo, the giraffe photo, as I may have called it in previous games, and that's just it. It's just a striking part of the photo. It's like half of the photo is taken up with his neck. All right, I'm not going to talk about it because somewhere out there's a Polt fan who is going to be extremely pissed off at me for making fun of Polt's neck. So we're not going to do it anymore. He's 25 years of age, from South Korea, plays. Now, he's sponsored by CM Storm and iBuyPower. So, yes, he is quite awesome. And he is building a whole bunch of stuff. Double barracks, triple barracks early without a factory in sight. That's an interesting play. Not going for any sort of harassment. Not going for any sort of early mech or air play. Just going for a buttload of Marines. Mothership core coming out. This thing's going to get shot in about 2 seconds. The Marines, come on, Polt, get over there. It looks like the Mothership core is just going to drift off to the left-hand side without getting any kills, but with getting a scout. You didn't really scout off the entire area, though. You did sort of see this barracks, though. Maybe that was on a previous scout, but I don't think you can be sure that there's no factory there. But anyway, over in his base, we've got a Nexus, we've got a Twilight Council with Blink coming out. So we may be seeing another Protoss player try to kick a Terran player's ass with Blink Micro early on, which, you know what, it didn't work so well for the for yesterday's player. So yeah, I don't know if it's going to work as well for HerO today. But we do have Polt moving out. He's got a ton of Marines, actually, very, very early, a ton of Marines. And Mr. HerO, 3 Stalkers and a Mothership core. So he's going to be in a bit of trouble if he can't build something else. And Blink is coming up. He does have the Gateway Tech. That Mothership core, man. So there we go. The Nexus Overcharge does buy him some time, but he's got to be building some shit right here. Because if this much Marines are out there already, Polt is just going to continue to build a crap ton of them really, really fast. And here we go. There's the factory coming out. So he's got his base out there. Worker numbers slightly favouring HerO, as you would expect with the chrono boost being put out on workers. And Stalkers actually chasing out. I don't know why Polt didn't turn around and start attacking those guys, because he definitely could take them, I think. 7 Marines or 8 Marines versus Stalkers, but he's starting to get sort of... There we go, he's turning around and attacking them. But now he's getting a little bit screwed over here. Too many Stalkers, too many Mothership cores. He's going to try and fight his way out of there. And here we go, the reinforcements coming in. And suddenly Polt is looking very, very, very dangerous in this early part of the game. It may actually be a short game if he just sort of marches in and just starts taking shit out. I don't know, but HerO does have his macro up there. He's very, very nice amount of macro. He's got 3 gateways. He's consistently producing. So I think he will hold for now if Polt decides to move in there. Oh, supply capped. Oh, fail. You fail so badly. Oh, he's only just starting to build a supply depot. That is like an ultra fail. I mean, if you're supply capped... no, he's actually up to 78. Did he do a supply drop? Did he do the ultimate... Did he do a supply drop? Because I gotta say, man, if he did a supply drop, then we have to laugh at him a little bit. There we go. Look at that. Supply drop. Polt. What were you thinking doing a supply drop? We all know that you failed there. I mean, it's fair enough to fail on... look, if you've supply cap and you're in the middle of building a supply depot, that's a little fail. If you supply cap... So if you supply cap and you haven't got a supply depot being built, that's a big fail. But if you do a supply drop, then that's basically a fail for all time. You just continue to fail as the game goes on. So I gotta say, man, that's just like a permanent mark on his record right now. Mr. Polt in the game versus Liquid HerO, which was cast by Harry Muppet on the 6th of June 2014, did do a supply drop. And forevermore, this should be marked on his record. And must inform any future teams that he wishes to join that he did do a supply drop on this date in this game. And it's just like shame forever if you do a supply drop in a Masters level game. But oh, there we go. We will. I mean, he could go ahead. He could win this game. He could destroy HerO utterly. But I don't think he was ever going to live the shame down of having done a supply drop. But anyway, Stalker's coming up. Oh, I think that was a reactor, but we shall never know because it was destroyed. And the Worker's coming out. Going nuts in here. He doesn't have a lot, but he does manage to push those guys away. Meanwhile, there we go. Jumping. I thought this was a Marine Marauder Force here, but no, it is. The Stalker's running back, and Polt is just... He's just going in there and trying to... I'm not going to say trying to wipe the shame from his record because he can't. He absolutely can't. We all know it happened. We all saw it. And so there's no way it wipes. He's trying to win the game. He's trying to win the game. He's trying to face life as best he can, one step at a time. If I was Polt, I would destroy this supply depot. I would annihilate it and then say that it never happened. I don't know, but it's just... He has not done it. He's going to try and live with it and just move on. So here we go. Good stuff. And here we go. We got some high Templars on the map. They do have Storm Research. Very, very nice. There's a force coming down here. That's a perfect Storm target if he can get there. Is he going to send some high Templars out? Going up the ramp, not a great idea. They will see him. They will hurt those high Templars quite badly. So... if that was all flat ground, I think he would have run a high Templar in there and stormed them. But because it's the high ground, yeah, it's a bad idea. So, pylon over there. Look at this little guy, man. That's like a very... That's actually a translucent crystal. You can see the little tongs through it. That is going to be worth something right there. I don't know why the Terrans don't just come down and just like steal all the pylons and just get the hell out of there and sell them. Because that's going to be worth a hell of a lot of minerals. Maybe it's made out of minerals. I mean, maybe it is. I wonder what happens when you're on follow mode and these guys blink. Oh, we're not going to see it because they're not blinking. Oh, drop action. Polt getting in there. Oh, a couple of storms. Gets the storm down. Ouch. That hurt. So very, very nice storm there. And I want to see what happens when you select these guys and they blink. So we're gonna watch these guys until they blink. I think they are going to blink at some point. Oh, look at that, man. I think the camera just blinked. It didn't full on blink, but it went very, very fast for a second. Come on, are you going to blink? Are you going to blink? No, you're not going to blink. Oh, unfortunately, look at this. Polt cleaning it up. Easily saving his third base. So yeah, it should be quite fine here. Moving in, got a couple of zealots for a bit of harassment, but yeah, these guys gonna have to run for it. Oh yeah, it's gonna have to run for it. So Polt, once again, the Terran player with massive triple M, moving in and just doing some great stuff there. The Storms are out on the map. HerO going for 2-2, he's already got 1-1. Polt has got 1 weapon, is just about to get 1 armor. And does he have all the upgrades? He does have all the upgrades, which is probably good. So yeah, income-wise, Polt has pulled out a little bit ahead, 61 over 58. Army-wise, he's 90. My God, he's supply capped again. You look at this, guys, he's supply capped again. This is like a supply cap epidemic right here, man. Look, we are going to go over to his base. I'm going to do a personal inspection to make sure he's not supply dropping again, because I don't think, if he supply drops again, I don't think we can keep casting him anymore. I think he is officially off the casting list. I think he automatically gets demoted down to Diamond League or something like that. The ultimate shame for a Masters level player is getting demoted to Diamond League, because yeah, it's just, oh man, it's like Diamond League, it's like everybody thinks you're awesome, except for pro level players, and they're just like, Diamond League? What? Diamond League? Diamond League is like the Bronze League of Masters level players, man. It's just ultimate shame being in Diamond League if you're a pro level player. But anyway, there we go. These guys coming in, the Zealots coming in. And look, if you're in Diamond League and you're not a pro level player, then you're doing great, okay? You're doing fantastic. You're getting up in the ranks. You were in gold and you were like, yeah, you owned gold completely. Platinum, there was maybe only a couple of players who could own you, and you managed to just burrow your way through. You got to Diamond League, and then you're like, whoa, I'm in Diamond League. And then you basically sit in Diamond League and you just look up at the Masters League and you say, one day I'm going to be in Masters League. One day I'm going to be a pro, and my team is going to send me to South Korea to sit in a training house, and it is going to be awesome, and everybody's going to know my name. And that's the Diamond League player's dream. But if you are a pro player and somehow you end up in Diamond League, it's just like, it's bad. It's really, really bad. So here we go. Storm's coming down. There's a fairly Marauder heavy army though, which is softening up a lot of the Storms. Zealots coming in though. Where the hell did these guys come from, man? Just came out of absolutely nowhere. Polt with the flank of the sentry. But yeah, they were obviously just coming around the other side. So strategy, tactics, man. It is absolutely insane, and I think Polt must have run all the way around, back up there, did a beautiful flank. This map is just crazy for flanks right here. Absolutely crazy for flanks. You go in here, somebody can run around, flank you from the side. You run your army up there, somebody can flank you from the side. This is Flank City right here. This map is completely crazy. And hey, the game's still going, so it looks like we may actually have hit the jackpot here. We may have hit a long-term game that actually lasts for ages, and not some game where some guy just sits in the replay for 20 minutes afterwards. So I am excited right here. This game is going to go to the top. It is going to be awesome. Colossus starting to come out. Do we have a single Viking? We have a single Viking who's currently on patrol route just to stop the Warp Prisms from coming in. Oh, the Warp Prism is like, I don't know, man. It's going to be like that scene in Return of the Jedi where they're trying to sneak an Imperial shuttle onto Endor or whatever the hell it's called. And it's just like, yes, we do have our clearance, sir. Just go on ahead. Except this time they don't sort of get the clearance. They just sort of get shot down, or sort of. They still manage to drop their guys off. But, oh, Storm. There's nobody mining at this base, dude. Dropped his high tempo on the wrong base, so not good at all. Here we go. It looks like these guys coming in. Look at how many. I assume these are all Zealots, and the Zealots coming out, and it's just like, I could imagine the look on these guys' faces. They're like attacking stuff, and then suddenly like 16 Zealots are just sort of warping in right in front, like literally right in front of them, and they're like, dude, are we still attacking here? Because there's like freaking 16 Zealots warping in. It's like, yeah, go for it. The orders still say that. Are you sure about that? Are you sure? We shouldn't be retreating right now because this is like a really, really bad idea. And it's like, no, just go for it, man. There's no units. They're coming in and Is this a changeling or has this guy just been forgotten? He's watching the base. Oh, man. That's a sucky job. It's like you're a Marine and you're like, look, I am a awesome combat effective unit. I can go out there, I can destroy everything, I'm gonna do everything. And your main guy's like, yeah, we want you to watch this base and tell us if anybody takes it. And you're like, no, hold on a sec. This base is right next to all the other enemy bases. If I go out there, I'm gonna get shot. I'm gonna get lasered in half. A zealot's gonna pick me apart. I really don't like this. And the Polt's just like, you know what? It's either you're a worker, and I need my workers. My workers are important. So I'm going to send you out there. I want you to stay on that base, and I want you to tell me if they start building it. And the Marine's like, look, dude, the workers are not necessarily more important than me. Like, I'm pretty important right now. I mean, look, I cost 50 minerals, they cost 50 minerals, I can do damage. I got a freaking shield, for crying out loud. I can stim up and like kill 20 zealots or something like that. And Polt's like, look, dude, just get over there, okay? We're not having this discussion. You are getting over there and you are watching that base. And if I hear another word about it, I'm going to get a Marauder to sit on you, okay? I'm going to get a Viking to land on top of you. Oh my god, he's losing the Ghost Academy. Oh, snap. That was very, very nice. I like this planetary as well because he can instantly go over and heal this up with some guys. So very, very nice. I think he moved the command center. I think he jumped it over to there. I don't think this was destroyed. So pretty nice stuff here. We've got a robo facility coming up for some more Colossus action. And this planetary is actually pretty nice because it's very hard to hit from the high ground. It just doesn't have the range. Maybe the Colossus could hit it from the high ground. But then the Vikings come over here around this area and just start sniping it. So it's very hard for them to do. The Zealots come down. And it's going to be... It is pretty hard to hit there. And in here, coming from this direction, it's okay. But there's still got two gaps here. If this was just one completely open gap and there was no hole there, maybe. But I just do not know. Oh, the Vikings getting a little bit funny here. But still okay. Income-wise, Polt has actually been knocked back a little bit. HerO is doing a pretty good job. Up to 65. Quite good. Oh, DT, man. The DT, man. So HerO has, oh man, he's not even sending Zealots out, he's sending DTs out instead. And he's basically just going to soak up all of the scans that he possibly can. I wonder if this Marine realizes it. It's like, sir, the watchtower just went down, but there's nobody here. And Polt's just like, look, son, put two together, okay? The watchtower went down, which means there's another unit there. And you can't see it, which means there's a DT. So there's a DT standing next to you. And Polt's like, okay. Well, fuck. I mean, what do I do? And Polt's like, well, you know what? We still really need this watchtower, so I'm just going to leave you out there. And hopefully the DT will get bored and run away. And the Marine's like, yeah, I don't think that's a very good plan. This DT's going to wake up at some point and he's going to freaking kill me. Okay, I'd really like to be returned to the main army. And Polt's like, no, man. The DT, he's going to get bored soon. He's going to get bored and he's going to run off and kill some of those workers you're always bitching about. So, yeah, it's fine. Just stay there. It's all good. Oh, man. Now, look at that. The Marine finally just ran. Okay, man. That Marine ran faster than any other Marine in the history of Marines running away from watchtowers. He's like trying to set the world record for like a 100-meter sprint from the watchtower back to the planetary. And yeah, very, very, very hilarious in all sorts of ways. Look at this Marauder production and Marine production. Okay, so we're building more of those. But Polt falling behind on the income. He's got a ton of mules though, and he doesn't need a ton of gas. Actually, he's got a ton of gas. So he's putting it into a ton of minerals as well. I mean, HerO is building Colossus, he's building High Templar. Needs gas. Marine Marauder, you don't need gas. Although he's starting to lose a fair amount of medevacs. How many medevacs have he lost? 14. Huh. That's a lot of medevacs. That's a lot of medevacs. And so here we go. Is this DT still just in it? No, he had a gender change and now he's a High Templar. Is that how it works? It's like maybe it's not a race change because they're like Protoss. So it's like a choice of, it's like a life choice whether you be a High Templar or a Dark Templar. And he chose to become, he was born a Dark Templar, but he chose to turn into a High Templar. Oh, beautiful snipe, beautiful snipe. The Vikings taking out the Colossus. You can see that planetary right there really, really paying for itself in terms of defensive advantages. And it's just really, really doing a great job. Polt almost going in there, but he doesn't want to go up this high ground on the other side. Does not want to do it. Turning around, maybe doing a couple of attacks there, but these guys are going to get wiped out. The upgrades, let's have a look at upgrades. 2-3 versus 3-3, 3 weapons almost finished. Tell me I'm zoomed out. I am zoomed out. I'm still missing stuff. These battles are just so huge right here. Actually going for this base, this is a little bit sneaky because I think this would probably be better held by Polt than HerO in terms of defenses right here. But HerO's sneaking in and taking it out, so he knows, he probably guesses this game is going to go for the long period. So he's not taking the bases he can easily defend like this one. He's taking the base, which he can't easily defend like this one. And he's hoping that Polt doesn't find out about it. Although Polt does know about it. He knows there's a Nexus there. He knows it's being built. He knows he has to go out there and eventually destroy it. The dropship's coming out. The Zealots see the dropship's flying out. Oh, beautiful play there by HerO. A bit accidental, but he has seen the drop coming out. And we should be seeing a bunch of defenses moving over here. We should be. If he was paying attention. There we go. Putting down a bunch of Zealots. Beautiful. So he was paying attention. He does know it's there. The Zealots chasing the workers. Very, very nice stuff. He built it. Don't tell me he's going to lose the Ghost Academy again. Oh, please do not tell me he's going to lose the Ghost. Get a worker down there. Get a mule down there. Oh, man. That thing is so close to being destroyed. Oh, man. Look at this. He actually dropped over here instead. So went in the other side. Storm's coming down. These guys pretty based out. Tried to do an attack over here at the same time. I don't think that attack worked, but here is the other opportunity. Go for it, Polt. This is when you want to go in and take this base. The army is back at the main base. You need to go in right now and destroy that. This is the best chance you've got. He's going down the middle. What the hell is he doing? I don't know, man. I thought that was it. I thought that was the way to go. That base was wide open. As soon as the drop went down, he should have taken he did attack it at the same time, and that sort of got knocked back, but he should have gone in again. Oh, man. Just didn't do it. And look at this now. Zealots in the base once again. Oh, man. So, yeah. It's pretty cool stuff. Haven't really seen a major engagement. Like, boom. I mean, we have seen major engagements, but nothing where everybody's just been completely wiped out. So here we go. The Colossus coming in there. Please tell me we're still... I feel like we need another zoom level. We need like super ultra zoom for this game because there's just too much going on. Here we go. Moving in. Bunch of cannons. Going to get wiped out. 2 seconds flat. If you can snipe the Nexus. Snipe the Nexus. Come on, dude. Stop attacking pylons. Snipe the Nexus. Get in there and snipe the Nexus. He's not listening to me. He's going to end up not doing enough here. And the enemy army is going to come in. He's killed a fair amount of workers. That's not bad. Finally manages to snipe the Nexus. Gets out in the medevac. Shoots out of there. So he managed to kill a lot of workers and snipe the Nexus. So I got to say, very, very nice. Moves in. Robotics Bay. Owned. Templar Archives. Owned. That is a great attack, man. Polt double pronging like an absolute master. A little bit earlier, he could have taken out a couple of forges, but man, great attack right here. Key tech buildings getting destroyed, and that is not going to be good news at all because he doesn't have to worry about... HerO can't build any High Templars or any Colossus until he rebuilds those buildings. Unless he's got backup somewhere, which I don't think is going to be the case. But he can still build... he's got a Dark Shrine, so he can still build Archons wherever he wants. And I don't know, man. Polt's starting to look a little bit stronger. He took out this base. He took out all of those tech buildings. Income-wise, he's in the lead even though he's only got 34 workers. He's only got 34 workers? Man, he really needs to push out for a bit more workers because that's just not good at all. Although, look at this, man. HerO, he's mining out quite a bit. He's got nothing left on this. He's got one mining base. He needs a second. This one's almost out. This one's almost out. So, Polt only mining off one base as well. So, he needs to get this one back up, man. He needs to divert some units. Even one Marine, man. Take the Marine off the watchtower and get it to kill those rocks, because I'm sure he'd be quite happy at doing that. What do you got here? Nice storm for these guys coming in. But HerO still doesn't want to go down there. I mean, the Fortress has only got 4 kills. So it hasn't been extremely crazy, but still, I'm sure it's shot like 10 billion people in the arse by now. So here we go. Templar Archives coming down all the way back here. Another drop coming down. Tech buildings. Oh, the Dark Shrine. He's going to be able to take that out. Cyber Core. Oh, he can take out the Cyber Core. That would be insane. He's going nuts. He's taken out Nexus, which are good. You know, it's taking out stuff. Really, really nice. The Zealot coming down, does back out of there. Manages to get a bunch of guys in there. The main army is going for this guys. And these guys, no medevac support. They are all going to die. They are not going to escape. These guys pulling back into this little corner. And managed to hold up against the Zealots, actually. But feedback on the medevacs, managing to run away. And so far, I can't remember the last time that one of Polt's bases was actually harassed by Zealots. He's just been sort of being left alone. I mean, they're mainly coming up the center around and just running into the planetary. And I don't know if... I mean, he knows about this base out there. I'm sure he'd love to go out and attack it. But HerO, I mean, he's basically just regrouping, defend, regroup, defend, regroup, defend. He's never really been attacking anytime recently, so... yeah, I don't know. He does have a very, very decent army, though. He does have quite a lot going for his army size, 122 over 93. His income, 49 over 32. So despite the fact that he's continuing to be attacked, he's got it where he needs to get it. He's got 2 fully mining bases, whereas Polt really doesn't have any. I mean, this is out. This is sort of fully mining, but there's a DT over there, and that's causing all sorts of pain. He's starving. He is starving at the moment, Polt is, and HerO is doing okay. He's lost this base like 20 billion times. My mouse is starting to go a bit funny. It's starting to go laggy. Whee. Why is it laggy? I do not know. It's cost me enough so it shouldn't be laggy. There we go, that's a bit better. Maybe it was just crap. No, it's laggy again. Stupid mouse, do what I tell you to do. Ah, Polt, man. Needs to get a fully mining base. Needs to get it now. Needs to take out these rocks, man. Why is he not taking out those rocks? And there's guys there, but they're not taking them out. Like what? Why? Why are you not doing that? Eventually his army is going to be knocked back. He's keeping his army up somehow. He needs to be producing a bit more. I mean, he's got tons of minerals, not producing anything. That's not good. Get some production. Get some Marines. Get some Marauders. Stalkers are like, where's the army here? This must be a trap. No, there's no army. He's just, they're all somewhere else. They're all over somewhere else. I don't know where. Oh, this is active forces, so this includes... Wait, I'm looking at the other guy. So 93, oh man. Where are all his guys? He's got a decent army, but a lot of them are vital. Let's have a look at the tally here. 27 and 10. Ooh. Yeah, take these guys out, but the storm's going down. No medevac support. So this army is destined to die. They're not going to be able to really get too much saved. Taking out a bunch of stuff there, but HerO is not going to let this go down. Oh, a nice flank. Very nice flank, but he's going to find it hard to stay on that sort of upper shelf and does manage to get away. The Stalker's going to be chasing though. And yes, HerO very, very wise to that plan. And now HerO deciding just to go for it. Just going nuts. Polt doesn't really have enough to sort of defend against this. He's slowly been starving for the longest time. And now he is going to be destroyed. I don't think he's got any chance of holding on here. It's 181 versus 53. Not building anything. And he's going to be going down. There we go. Everything being destroyed. And Polt giving the GG. So, did go down. And I mean, just never got his economy really sorted. I mean, he needed to go off and take... Let's have a look at the... This was a problem right here. He lost 10,000 more resources worth of units. So all of that harassment, all of that stuff basically over the long term, he really was losing more than HerO. He was not doing as good engagements as HerO, and just that much damage over a long enough time to your resources does add up, and you find yourself sort of being screwed a lot more as far as income is concerned. You have to mine more, you have to spend more, and I mean the fact is Polt has mined 10,000 more resources than HerO. Approximately 10,000 more resources. Well, not really actually, not really, because HerO has way more units. So the extra active forces that HerO has probably makes up that 10,000. So probably mined about the same, it's just that HerO has been keeping his forces alive better overall. So yeah, that's crazy, that's done. So good job to Mr. HerO and Polt not getting this base tied down earlier, not getting those rocks destroyed, man. I gotta say that's a mistake. I mean, it's not nearly in excess of the mistake as this thing, which we've got to give him shit for the rest of his life for putting down a for putting down a supply drop. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. All right. Well, probably won't actually, because I'll forget about it by next game. But yeah, whatever. So anyway, moving on. Great game from Mr. HerO. Polt, supply drop, embarrassing moment of your entire career. And yeah, great job otherwise from both players. Really, really good game. And this game actually lasted for the length that it said it was going to last. So I'm very, very happy about that. And that's it, done. Thank you very much for watching this game. I hope you enjoyed it. I love casting long games. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for another one. Probably not as long as this, probably just a normal game, but I do have another few long ones up my sleeve, so they will be coming out when they come out. So stay tuned. It's been HerO Muppet. Hope you enjoyed this game.